Okay, everything looks alright. I'm just gonna pick up where I left off yesterday, which was I spent most, if not all, of stream last night just looking for a potential new place to live, and I did find a location next to a village, and all the villagers, well, basically all of them inside the village are like unmarked, so I can assign them jobs later, which is great because all the other villagers I found, um, uh, I mean, they had villagers, and I know like potentially if you break like the certain thing that makes a villager like or gives him his job, then you can essentially place down a new one, like for example, a lectern to turn them into like librarian and stuff like that. I know there's a possibility to reassign, but I didn't like where I was staying or the area I was in anyways. So like I wanted to find something new. So luckily I stumbled upon this village. I don't have to go through the extra steps of, reassigning villagers jobs, and I could just give them jobs when I'm ready. And the new area I found, right now I'm leveling off like the area completely because essentially I have to start up like from scratch with making a new farm, uh a new is the farm is the farm technically does the farm count as both growing the crops plus setting up the pens full of animals? I don't know. I essentially have to do both right now and build myself a new place to live. So that might take a while in this stream, but that's going to be the goal for right now. And then like I said, I have to essentially start from scratch because I don't feel like running back to my old base to get all the materials that I did farm for. So yeah, 5 episodes in, and we're basically restarting. So so I hope this spot goes better, because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna be in quite the pickle because I would have to like debate on whether or not to potentially look for a new seed or just continue as is. I don't know. We're just gonna like go with the flow. Hopefully it's not like too boring with the stuff I have going on, because obviously the exploration part is the more like thrilling part, and what I'm doing right now is a little bit more tedious. So yeah, I'm essentially leveling off the area right here. I was clearing out that space over there because I was gonna put the pens over there, probably like the farm stuff right there, so I can put my house in the middle somewhere right here. That's the plan right now. And plus I lucked out with all the animals in the area, so I could just like get them super close to the pen, get them all in there, and then I won't have to like, well, I mean, I still will have to wait for them to like breed and stuff, but at least it's not as long as I would have had to. But yeah, here's what we're working with all my exploration. So I'm like pretty good on a couple of things, which is awesome. But yeah, and then I made a bunch of fences once I'm done clearing out the area. So it's not like we're completely starting off from scratch, but still not ideal. I probably want to make a new pickaxe, right? Hopefully I can do this in a relatively quick time frame, because then I have to find a new cave system. Maybe this like kind of leads into the cave, because there's like an underground section near me, but hey foot soldier, how's it going? Are you on the same quest I am? Because I'm trying to beat the Ender Dragon, and it's quite it's quite difficult. So thanks, I really appreciate it. I don't really consider myself too good looking, so I appreciate any compliments. But how you doing today? Or I guess it might be nighttime for you. It's nighttime for me, so. Ooh, this is actually pretty lucky that there's cave system underneath. If you want, I could give you a quick rundown of what I was saying like earlier in the stream, because I sort of like went over what I was doing what I was doing in my last stream and all the episodes like leading up to this one. No, not really. I don't get girls, so too much playing video games, so you just think about it now. Is that the quest you're on? To find a girl? Just looking at stream after stream? If that was, that kind of be comedy. And you can't have like 20 at once. That's just too much to handle, you know what I'm saying? Because then you have to keep up with like 20 different conversations, which is too difficult. I'm also gonna clear out the bottom because I need to build like a fence. I suppose. I'll try to. Come on, man. If I was really able to get the girls, you think would this stream be flooded with them right now? Oh, I appreciate the follow. But yeah, if the stream was flooded with a bunch of the ladies, then there would be enough for me and there'd be enough for you too. Maybe one day, but today's not that day. Wait, don't they say the best spot to like look is not in like a YouTube or like not or like not in like a Twitch chat, but isn't like the best spot to look in like dating apps or something? Wait. Also, it depends what pixels we're simping over because maybe you're a fellow man of culture. Because there are certain things that are fine to sip over. Okay, I've never heard of someone say Twitch is a dating app, but yo, for real. You know what's funny? One of my friends was like saying like, you know how a lot of people are playing Marvel Rivals, and he was like saying that he was potentially thinking about playing it, and when he was like looking on I think it was Twitter, he's like saying, dude, you gotta like check out some of the fan art for Emma Frost, because like people would be posting some crazy stuff, and I've seen a couple. So see, Emma Frost is fine, but I'm more of like, you know, a Jean Grey kind of guy. Come on, man. I got the I got the spectacles and everything. I'm basically Cyclops, so But yeah, I think the best spot to look is Twitter because I did like a quick Google search and a lot of that is a little bit more tame. If you're looking for more of like the the freakier kind of stuff, definitely Twitter's your best option. Alright, let me see what these pixels are looking like. I got the double already. This has got to be bad for my eyes. Maybe not, I got the double vision. Or triple vision now. Yeah, 100%. Have you played Rivals? I did play a little bit, and I was thinking about playing it again just to just to see what Emma Frost like kit was looking like, but like what her like powers were in the thing. But the last time I played it, my true, true. But the last time I played it, my like game was like super laggy and it wouldn't load me into the matches. It only load me in after like probably like a third or half the match was passed, and then my team would have to play down like 4v5 for the entire time. Then I'd spawn in and we'd have to like make a comeback victory every single time. Super brutal. It's kind of tedious what I'm doing right now, but I think in the end it'll be worth it. Because if I wasn't putting my farm here, I wouldn't need to put grass underneath, but I feel like it's probably better for the animals to have grass underneath. Probably. Oh, also like not just the Everfrost ones, but didn't Sue Storm recently get released into the game? I heard some of the stuff for her was like also crazy. Some people be making some good things. Need to go grab more dirt. Luckily I saved all the stuff I was mining away essentially. Don't need all this cobblestone until later. I thought you were gonna say something else because you said anyways. Usually the people follow that up with something. I'm gonna have to. She's the newest character, so. That's how to entice people to play the game. They know what they're doing. I mean, what was that skin they released? I know it was like super popular. I think it was called Malice or something. Maybe for Sue Storm. Wait. Have you heard of the game, The First Descendant? Because if you haven't, that game will... Oh my god. You gotta look up The First Descendant. That game will blow your mind. Forget about Rivals. You gotta play The First Descendant because it's for... it's definitely for men of culture. If you know what I mean. Because some of the skins they released in that game are crazy. Oh, basically, yeah. Also, like, I think every so often they do, like, swimsuit skins, so they have, like, that. I know there was, like, one of the releases they did was, the schoolgirl outfits. There was, like, this event with, with, like, what is it? Was it kimonos or something else? It was either something Japanese or Chinese. I don't remember, but yeah, they have like a bunch of a bunch of great stuff in there. Yeah, one of my friends, he's a huge fan of Bunny in that game, so sure. What am I hearing you out on? I think I think I understand the game though. Vampire Flower PVC. What's that? The heck? Oh, he's underneath. Okay. It's a goth sunflower. There's a goth sunflower? Is that... Oh, so it's something you want me to look up? Sorry, give me 1 second. Is this a game? Because... Okay. Because there's only like one I've seen where she looks remotely human, but that's like a fan art, so... Or like, I guess monsterish, but like humanish. Human features. So is this... Wait, Ghost Girl's in the same game? Oh, okay. So why Ghost Girls? I mean, I guess that's the same thing as real ghosts, no? Now unrelated, I'm just like picturing like a headless you know how like some of the ghosts are like headless and they walk around with their head like holding them, so head game out of this world. Carrying around a head. Oh man, that's so stupid. Hey T. It's true, I can vouch for that. He did tell me that before. This guy knows what's up, so he's trying to get in the fences already. Essentially, I just need to divide this up in like 3 sections, so... Thanks. At least something... At least something about me is strong today. Okay, this is pretty solid for, I mean, what it was and what it could have been. It's not bad. Oh, wait, you have to put, I mean, I guess I could. I don't really like, every time it becomes like nighttime, I just go to bed anyways, so. But yeah, that's a good idea. I'll throw in some torches. Do that after. I gotta make a bunch of torches, because essentially I'm like starting from scratch again, because the spot I was in, I really didn't like it, so I had to travel so far, look for this spot that I finally found and ended up liking, and now I don't want to like backtrack to grab all my stuff, so kind of is what it is. So was that the last hear me out? Or do you got any others for me? I can only... Oh, I can't remember if I said this because I was thinking this at the time, but I could only vibe with the Ghost Girl one for one particular reason. I seen this K-drama that had this girl, and essentially like this guy, he could like see ghosts, right? And this girl was a ghost, and basically she's like tired of like being lonely, so she just like kind of like hangs around with this guy because like he can see her, and the only way he like let her hang out is like he was starting a business where essentially he would go around and people would pay him money to get rid of other ghosts, so he would help him, or she would help him defeat other ghosts. And yeah, then they fell in love, and turns out she wasn't even in like, or she wasn't even a ghost, she was actually in a coma, so they got to be together after. Really super sweet. But yeah, and she was pretty, so you know, we're down for that. Huh, I don't have any wheat because I didn't start my farm yet. I do have carrots to lure them, and then we're gonna have to grab some wheat from the villagers. Well, sometimes you just gotta put yourself out there. You never know. Do we only have one piece? Hey, you don't know if you don't try. Okay, there's a bunch of chickens here. Oh yeah, me, 100%. Just right now on the side, I'm totally not looking at this picture of the vampire, flower. What is it? I can't even get it out. But yeah, I'm totally on Discord messaging people. Look, for real though, I may not have love, but I do have my cocks. All 6 of them. Oh, that's comedy. That's true. Never enough cock. I'm gonna bring this other guy here first and then grab that one. Oh yeah, I forgot to make a section for sheep. Huh. I forgot about that. Oh, this is unfortunate. Yeah, I mean I could do that, but I was just trying to like keep them separate just because later I'm gonna need to like farm wool and stuff. So I think that could help me later on to like stay organized, or I can like cut off a subsection and leave the cows on like one side. That could also work. I don't know. Maybe this will just be the one like watching them. Bruh. Yeah. I think I might just do that for now, and then later I could separate them. Bruh. You guys not. There we go. That's all 5 of them. Nice. Shaping out. Pretty good. The chicken coop's kind of like massive, so what I could do is kind of like slim down the chicken coop a little bit, and then can add in like a 4th thing for sheep. Wait, did you get a chance to search up the first descendant? Trust me, you won't regret it. Okay, once I get the pigs in the other pen, then I'm gonna... Then I'm going to just start working on my farm. Sounds good, Foot Soldier. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, stop by again if you ever need some laughs or whatever. But I really appreciate it. And thanks again for the follow. And do check out First Ascendant. You won't regret it. For sure. I'm gonna have to think of a couple for next time. I don't think I have many carrots, so I can't just breed the pigs yet. Lucky for me, I essentially have, thanks for the ban, T. Essentially I have unlimited food, so that's good. So T, you have any, hear me outs? Oh, now I sort of remember the trend. I think there was a trend on TikTok where they would put pictures of things that they're attracted to for whatever reason on a cake. If you've seen it, I've seen a couple of those. Some of them are wacky. I know a lot of people are trolling, so. But. Boom. And that's the farm system going. Success. You love to see it. Pretty solid for what it is. I could shorten down this pen later when I want to separate like the sheep from the cows and stuff. But I don't want the chickens to get into the other one, so I'll probably have to create one like first going along here, and then actually I could just do that now. Here, let's check it. If I lure them all this way. I need to also make some chests to put here, so I could store my stuff. essentially need to break this one in order to have enough fences to make a separate section. This is the stuff I essentially find boring. I really like mining and stuff. And luckily for me, when I did play with like Willie, I never had to do any of the farming stuff because he handled all of it. I would do all like the nether stuff because I wouldn't like die in the lava. Shoot. I'm a genius! I'm a genius! How perfect is that? Oh man. All separate? We're gonna have to build another gate, but that's fine. But we got our 4 separate sections. And we have 1 spare gate, so I'll save this for later. And you also need 2 more chests, so we're gonna make that. So are the dailies going? No! Crap! I just made the wrong one. Okay, I have 6 of these now, which is fine. Shouldn't I have more? I thought it would have been more than 6 with all the... Oh well. Oh, because these are made of oak and... Oh, that's not good. Do I have any more oak? No, I don't. Oh, sick, sick. What was the what was the par or sorry, what's the terminology I'm looking for? Well, basically, how many shots did it take for him? Because if he shot his lowest ever in the round, then that's awesome. Good for him. Because what, he hasn't been playing for too long, has he? Because I think you were saying that he essentially was new to the game, just bought it, and you guys were potentially thinking about playing together as a possible team. Neg 8, neg 9? Shit, that's pretty good. I hope 4 is enough so I don't have to go back. Is it this or no? That's not right. I think it's this. There we go. Let's get one more sheep, and then I'm gonna start my farm. Which I probably should make pretty close to the farm itself. Or, do I keep on saying farm for both of them? Essentially, I should make my crops close to my animals, so I could feed them without having to run too far back and forth. It's pretty cool that there's a bunch of pumpkins over here, so I can also look into farming pumpkins. I don't know if I need like specific seeds for that, but I'm gonna essentially try doing what I was gonna do with the carrots anyways. Time to work on the farm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can lower it. Thanks for telling me. You talk about the Minecraft music, right? Okay. Yeah, that should be the... It should be the... Because if I turn off Spotify, now it should be the music that's currently playing. Which is the piano music, but I did lower it considerably, so you could just tell me if I am needing to potentially talk louder or continue to like lower the music. Because granted, I would expect it to be pretty loud, but Maybe it's better, maybe it's not. Just gonna have to project the voice a little bit. You know how it goes. I just have sometimes Spotify music, like lo-fi music, playing in the background because the music for Minecraft comes in and out, and I don't like it to be dead silent. Yeah, I sort of liked what the mic settings were at because they're like perfect in relation to how Apex sounds and like how uh or I mean I like how my voice sounds in comparison to the games I already play. That's why I try to like lower the game so I don't have to essentially change it again. But definitely go back and watch to see like how it is in comparison. What was I gonna do? Pumpkin seeds and no, bro, I need to go looking that way for sugarcane again. I guess now we won't know until the music comes back, but it's fine for now. Nighttime again already? I think I should make my base over there and then the farm right here. Because for what I have planned, it's not gonna be that great for keeping, or like to have to continuously go around. If I wanna feed my animals or whatever. But when the music's not on, it sounds fine, I'm assuming. So at least that's one positive. That's pretty cool. I forget how quiet it gets when there's like no music playing. Eventually we're gonna make like everything look better, but like I said, I'm starting from scratch again, so I have to just kind of make things serviceable for now, and then we can get a little bit fancy with how I build my house. Might have to go grab water in a second. So I am burning up. Especially now with it getting warmer. I know the summer is going to be like hot in general. It's going to get like stuffy in my room. But with the ring lights directly pointed on me, it's going to be game over if I don't stay hydrated. Trying to clear out as much space as I can because I want to make the farm essentially as big as possible. That way I like never run out of stuff. Obviously like wheat is probably going to be what I'm growing the most of at the beginning because I still need to get more like carrots plus like potatoes and stuff like that, and that's gonna like come over time, but I still want to have the space cleared out so I know what I'm working with in terms of like when I build my home. Oh yeah, T, I forgot to ask. Are you excited? This weekend, it isn't the fudge. I'm like blanking. The Apex LAN tournament happening this weekend. You might be doing other things, but I'm just gonna keep on talking as the few were here. But yeah, Apex LAN tournament. We are stoked for that. Makes sense. But yeah, I'm just interested to see how everything's gonna play out and stuff. So, it's not like I pay attention to like every team. I only just like watch a little bit of the Falcon stuff. So, that's about as much as I know about it. Which, I don't know if you've seen any of the any of the drama happening with the Falcons, but man, if they don't win this tournament, I think they're breaking up. Yeah, I know. Hold back the tears, T. Hold back the tears. Our favorite team's breaking up. I mean, it was bound to happen. Okay, this is a good amount of space right now, I think. I don't want to start this. Probably leave a little bit of space. And I think more fences. For real. Luckily I have so much iron so I can make more buckets. At least there's water over there. Oh, sugarcane. That's huge. So now I won't have to go to the other spot for it. I think that grows back, right? Just gonna keep that blank. That's gonna take a while. I could see why Willie makes like a million buckets, because this is so annoying to go back and forth. try some things. Okay, so this could be my beetroot line. Okay, I can't plant these, so that's fine. I need specific melon seeds, it looks like it, in order to do that. It's gonna take me a while to get the beetroots, but I can maybe do... I don't know how I want to do this because I only have 5 rows, but I could do a potato on these two. I can always change it later if I want to, but we'll do beetroot, potato. I'm gonna do potato on this one, and then carrots on these two. And then when I make my next set over here, I'll start growing these. Actually, since this one's empty, I'm just gonna throw in a bunch over here, and then once I have it, then I can transfer over. More digging. Instead of going in order, I think it might be faster if I just throw water in random spots and then fill in the gaps later, you know? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Results are inconclusive right now. Two rows done. What the? That was odd. Isn't he supposed to be like one of those Witcher post things? Like when a raid happens? before I get attacked. Alright, this is the last one. Nice. I think this means it's done. Or not. Doesn't that mean it's done? I have no idea. I think I might wait a little bit longer, because if it's not done when it looks like... Oh, okay. So it's probably done right here. There we go. Okay, I probably have to wait for them to get a little bit higher then. Crud, I don't remember how high it's supposed to be. Oh well. My colors are a little bit deceiving, but yeah, we'll just get there. But I think that's the farm done, so it'll look a little bit more or snazzier when it's like full and stuff. But this is a good start. Like I like what I've done like so far with the whole everything so far. And then I could put a fence around this if I really want to. I don't know if I need to, but I still have the option. And then I guess my house will be in that area over there. But I like how I have this like middle section, because I can make like an infinity water source, maybe surround it with something. So add a little bit more character. And then we're gonna move the wheat over there once these like fully grow out, and then I could do 2 carrots, 2 potato, and then 1 like beetroot. Crap. Okay. Again, I don't know what they look like when they're fully grown, because I haven't grown these 3. I've only grown the wheat, so I only know what it looks like. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for that to be fully done, and we can go. But that's a solid start. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab some water, and then we're gonna continue with to see if I want to do anything closing up tonight's stream. But in the last like 2 hours I've been playing, we've had a pretty solid session so far. We got a new follower, so that's always elite. But we did make a farm, have 4 separate four separate like areas for each, the pigs, the chickens, the cows, and the sheep. And then we have our current crops growing. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, we'll kind of see what. Okay, now we can get a good gauge of how my voice sounds in comparison to how loud the music's sounding. Obviously, in my headset, it's gonna sound a bit louder because I blast my volume on max. But in comparison to the stream, it definitely should be way lower than what it was. What's the next thing I want to do while the crops are growing? I can start clearing out the area over here to potentially build a house. I don't know where I want to make, like, okay, here was my idea. I essentially wanted to use the cherry like saplings to surround my house and then build my house out of cherry logs. If that makes sense. Which I have a good amount here, but I'm definitely gonna need more. So I can clear out some space, plant some cherry logs, and then kind of fix it later on. So I can just like throw down some random saplings, get enough cherry logs, then build my house, then surround them with the cherry saplings, if that makes sense. Kind of a process, I know, but... And then I also need a separate section for the oak saplings. But yeah, next stream I'm going to have to like mine in order to look for more resources. Because I'm gonna need more iron with how much I'm wasting tools wise. Because I've been wasting a ton of my iron and I'm down to my last like 20 something. Okay, let's sort of see how this looks, and then we'll kind of gauge it from there. But yeah, I'll have like millions of resources after this, after all these grow. Okay, I don't know if these are too close together to grow, but we'll kind of see. Oh, these are a little bit more spread out. I guess these are a little bit closer. I probably should spread out these a little bit more. There we go. I think that should be a little bit better. Do I need to move these over? Maybe a little bit? Oh my god. This is... Maybe that might be a little bit too close, but I'm gonna keep it just to see how wacky it gets. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to move this one over a little bit. Villagers must love me. I'm making this place a little bit more beautiful. But this is gonna look awesome. I can't wait for this to be done. I don't know if this one's done or not. I'm gonna give it a second to see if it changes. These are definitely not done. I don't think. We'll see how many of these grow in. That's gonna be comedy. I'm running low on bread, but I'm probably just gonna eat the melon until I get more wheat, and then feed the cows so I can kind of expand my thing. Oh crap! I forgot to carve out a spot for sugar cane. I'm probably gonna do that over there. Once I get more, I can expand these a little bit. Oh, I get the whole thing. Okay. I was not expecting that. It'd be cool if all these grow. Okay, next form of business. What do I want to do? Nighttime again. Just my luck. I'll throw in my water buckets over here. And then I'm going to need chests in order to collect all my things. But I guess I could do that eventually. Over there is kind of Ooh, okay. So I could potentially do the sugarcane thing right now before I call it a day, or I can clear out some more area to kind of like do this, but like ones with oak wood. Because this is like a massive ravine, which kind of sucks because I would have expanded the farm this way, but then I'd have to fill in a lot of the gaps right here. So I might just put the sugarcane over here. But I was thinking I could either put my house over here or that or the house in the middle of that, or like the oak next to this, which is a tricky part because I'm not sure what to do. I could fill all this in because I have like a million dirt, you know, and then eventually I'll like dig it out anyways. No, I could start on this layer, start filling it up with all the dirt I have, and then fill in the top layers, so when I start digging again for the sugarcane, it won't be that much of a problem, I think. Let me clear out these. I could save these for later, in case I end up making a pumpkin pie. But fuck pumpkin pie. We like pecan pie. Okay, these must be the done ones, right? Yep. You're you're kidding me. That wasn't done? You know how long that's been there? need to at least fill in this layer. For how much I want to expend it, you know? Crud. I gotta remember that if I dig down here, I think I'm gonna die. Cause yeah, if I accidentally fall through there, it's a big plummet. I could have built another layer, but I don't know if I have enough dirt. I know I have like a good bit, but I'm not sure exactly how much. Because I'm already going to have to build a second layer on top of that. Oh, that's so cool. So I guess holding down shift puts them on my hotbar. This is a good amount of space right here. Again, I'm trying to clear out like a massive amount of space just because I'm gonna need a ton of paper in order to like do enchantments and stuff like that, so. Potatoes grow the fastest. Carrots grow mega slow, and so do beetroot. I guess I could make it longer. I'm not sure how long I want to make this, right? Close on. I also feel like there's a lava pit somewhere here, so I'm gonna try not to die. Okay, this is a solid start for now. And then next time I play Minecraft, I can essentially start putting water in here, get some sugar cane going, get more food because I'm running out. So hopefully my farm's looking a little bit better. That's actually shaping out pretty nicely. Over there. We're gonna see if all the cherry blossoms actually grow. Okay, this has to be done, right? 100% this has to be done. When it gets full red and when they get super tall like this, but moment of truth. Finally, I got a beetroot. Oh man. Only one pair of seeds though, so that's no good. Hopefully next time I get more. But yeah, we'll continue this tomorrow. And here's what the trees are looking like. Most of them have grown. We have a few that haven't, but like This would be insane if I could get a house in the middle of like something like this, like in the center right here. I'll think about it. Either I'm going to build my house back there, or I'm going to build it inside the center of this. But we got options. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day for tonight, and I'm going to be on tomorrow. I think we're going to have to like gauge what I'm playing. I either want to start with Apex and then transition into playing Minecraft, or maybe just play Apex the whole day. I don't know. We're going to have to see, because I definitely want to get back on the Apex grind. I've been itching to play, but I've been streaming so late that Minecraft just fit easier into my schedule with what I was trying to do, and more of like having a chill stream and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways, if you enjoyed the stream, hit me with a follow. Join me live. Love to have you. If you're watching from YouTube, well, actually, I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you are watching from YouTube and you prefer watching on Twitch, then check out twitch.tv/maineventdna. If you're watching on Twitch and you prefer to watch on YouTube, then my YouTube will be in the description below. But that's also Main Event DNA on YouTube. Also, speaking of my YouTube, I do upload my highlights and clips to there, so do be sure to check out that. Yeah, highlights from previous streams. So if you want to see what I had going on in the past, or like during previous streams, do be sure to check out that. I do upload daily on my YouTube channel. So yeah. Also, if you prefer to watch on TikTok, it's Main Event DNA on TikTok. I do also upload my highlights and clips onto there. Also, we got my other social media platforms linked down in the description below. We got a second YouTube, a second Instagram, and a second TikTok for fitness stuff that I'm doing. Right now I'm doing strength training, as well as posting running content. So yeah, if that's your thing, do be sure to check out those. Yeah, what else? We also got the Discord server if you want to see what I got going on gameplay wise. Also, if you're looking for people to game with, do be sure to check out the Discord server. But yeah, I think that's my spiel. With that, I'm a scroll over.